Okay, Bezat Hashem, this is the closer Chag coming up is the Chag of Sukkot, and this is mamash the last session we have together before. Definitely that we can record it. So many people ask about the question of Arava. Do you know, Rabotai, one of the four minim, Arbat minim we have, one of them is Arava.
What's Arava?
Arava is the long leaf one, the narrow and long leaf.
Hail like this.
I think it's called willow, something like that, willow tree, something like that in English. So many times after 2-3 days, person keeps the aravot inside the water, it becomes dark.
Mm-hmm.
Now this is question number one. Rabbi, is aravot that they are black, kasher or not kasher? Says the Shulchan Aruch in Siman Taf Resh Mem Zayin in Seif Bet. הנה, תביא לנו בבקשה. Behind you there is the one that lays down. The one that lays down. No, the second that lays down.
משנה ברורה.
In סימן תרמ"ז, Maran says in סעיף ב' ערבה שיבשה או שנשרו רוב עליה או שנקטם ראשה פסולה. ערבה, there is 3 ways how ערבה becomes not kosher. One is if it dried out. And the poskim say, what does it mean dried out? To the point that it's flickering. נפרח בציפורן.
Break is dry.
Breaks.
Not brown.
But the black is okay?
It's not the brown. Hold on, you're gonna get to the brown.
או שנשרו רוב עליה. Or majority of the leaves of it fell. Now, what if I have a long arava? How many tfachim of this arava is enough?
4?
3.
3. How many arava? Where we need 4?
4?
In the lulav.
I used to sell it. These are reform.
The lulav, you need 4 tfachim. The arava and the hadasim is enough to be 3 tfachim. 20 tfachim, which is 24 centimeters. If you, Avi, previously you showed me with your hands, make sure you remeasure it 24 centimeters, if it's less than 24 centimeters. But according to whatever you just told me, you really don't need that wall.
It's 2 and...
So it's less than 24 for sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I don't really need the one. You say if I complete the 2 and 2
You
full
have
walls
3 walls.
and 6.
You have already
6
3
feet
walls.
out of 10.
Yeah. Third point is, sorry, I didn't finish that point. If you have from the arava, from the willow tree, we need 3 tfachim. It could be long, very tall. Willow tree can be very, very tall.
It's a bush.
Humongous. A Gemara says that Kohanim used to make on the Sukkot akafot surrounding the Mizbeach. And they used to bring aravot 11 amot. You know what it is? 5.5 meters, which is almost 17 feet. Arava.
Yeah, big one. Yeah.
Gemara says it. That's they used to celebrate. That's how we to do today. Oh, Shana, right?
והיום יש את הערבות באמת גודלות לאורך
זה
כזה.
גדול ליד הנחל, זה יכול לגדול להיות.
כן?
Yeah. זה עצים ענקיים.
So now, how much of the arava you need to be kasher? 3 tfachim.
And
3
for
faces.
the lulav, 4 tefachim.
The lulav, a minimum length, 4 tfachim. Out of the 3 tfachim of the arava, what if right now 2 leaves fell? One from the right, one from the left. Nashu alea.
From the bottom?
The kasher or no?
כן.
If the 2-3 leaves of it
צריך לראות
got
רוב.
detached, kasher or no?
מוח.
Says the halacha, rov, majority of the 3 tfachim is there. It's good. Means take the bottom of the 3 tfachim and the top of the 3 tfachim and count how many leaves are coming out. Let's say you have, 7 leaves in this 3 tfachim. Maybe you have 12 leaves coming out. So if you have 12 leaves, roots,
And 3 from the left.
and 3 of them fell, you still have
Still
9
kosher.
leaves out of those 3 tfachim. Some aravot are more hairy, some aravot are less. So the way, the indicator, how we looking at it, how we are danim it, we take the beginning of it till the end of it, 3 tfachim from the top of the arava, yeah? let's say this is the Arava, from the top of the Arava, you measure 24 centimeters. This is your 3 tfachim. In here, you see how many leaves you have. Let's say you have 12. Just for example, you have 12 leaves, right? 3 of them fail, 4 of them fail, 5 of them fail, still kasher. This is even for Yom Tov Harishon. This is even for Yom Tov Harishon. It's kasher. That's case number 2. Case number 1 was if it dried out, it became crispy.
This not kosher.
Not kasher. Case number 2 that is not kasher if nashru rov aliyah. Majority of the leaves nashru. Or sheniktam rosha. Or the head of it got cut off.
רגע, אז הערבה ארוכה. אתה יכול להשתמש רק בראש שלו?
בדיוק.
in the head?
בדיוק.
You cannot cut that
Right.
to few pieces.
Exactly. If you have a rabbi that it is 10 feet, you cannot cut 3 tfachim and give out to people.
Because you have the lulav, the lavlu.
You need to have the rosh of the arava there.
And this is the livluv in the
אם
arava.
נקטם ראשה,
מה זה איתם? נשרו עליה או
לא, אין, this leaf, העלה הזה, is not there anymore. It got detached. פסול. The entire arava is פסול. Yeah.
How you call that?
Livluv.
Livluv.
This one on top over here, Avi, if this detached, פסול. זה מה שאומר, שנקטם ראשה, פסולה. אבל, כמושה, so 3 cases we spoke about that they are pasul. Which one is the first one we said? Crispy. Second one?
most of the
leaves. נפשו רוב עליה.
When you say the word most, 50% of it?
more,
Yeah.
51%.
51%. Which
51 is
I
most.
explained, how do you counting it?
3.
3 tfachim you see. Out of this 3 tfachim, you see how many leaves you should have, because you see the roots of them. So let's say, give or take 12, let's say. Or 10, whatever the number would be. So you count out of this 10 or 12, whatever the number is, majority, what it is, majority of 12? 7. So 7 leaves are still here, it's kasher. 6 leaves are still here, 6 that fell, it's already not majority. It's not majority, it's pasul. Got it? Aaron, you understood? Case number 3 is if the head got cut off.
Right.
Even if all the leaves are there, just the head is not there, pasul. Those are the 3 cases that Arava must have, 3 ways how it becomes pasul. Now says Maran, aval kumusha,
שחורה.
או שנשרו מקצת עליה, כשרה. But if the Arava turned black, naturally because of cold, because of the towel,
After some time.
After a couple of days, it started to be like brown.
Yeah.
wood.
בסדר. אבל לפי הדין, כשר או לא? כשר. If you bought it after 2-3 days, even on the first day, that's the only one you have, what's the halacha says? כשר. But I saw in a sefer called ארבעת המינים, למהדרין, that says when it's כשר אבי, just whenever the leaves are still like this.
Standing.
Not sitting.
But whenever the leaves are,
This is more.
יודעים מה אנחנו לך? already
הערבה שעושה מודים.
נפרצו עליה, it's called?
יותר יפה. שהיא הערבה יותר יפה.
מה, ככה?
ככה היא לא יפה.
אה,
בדרך כלל
כן.
שהיא יפה.
כן, עומדת, זהו. So if the black, how you say, Jewish people are not racist. If it's black or white, it's kasher. Green,
I hate
yellow, הכל kasher. As long as it's not dry.
Right.
You cannot be dry in Yiddishkeit, in Judaism. You need to be moist, alive.
At least.
Got it, Aaron? So black arava kasher or no? Kasher.
Yeah.
Accepting all.
Now, what about if it fell during the week? After 2 days, 3 days, start becoming detached.
after a week,
After 2-3 days,
2 days.
It's not kosher.
the arava, the leaves become detached. Here fell, there
Prepare
fell.
another one.
You untie your lulav, or during the Chol HaMoed, let's say, you take out the arava, you see,
Nothing.
there's maybe 1 or 2 leaves
Yeah.
left. Everything got fell.
Oh, it just,
It's gone.
it's there.
No,
The
all
band
the
or what?
leaves.
Yeah. It's only just because of whatever you tied.
Like that.
but באמת is already detached. What's the הלכה? says בספר, ימי חול המועד לא החמירו בין חכמים לפסול כשאינו הדר. לפיכך נשרו רוב עליו כשר, ובתנאי שישאר לפחות עלה אחד בכל בד.
זה בכל המועד.
חול המועד. During חול המועד, one עלה אפילו, even one עלה left behind, one leaf left behind, is still kosher.
One soldier left behind.
אבל רק בחול המועד.
כן. אוקיי, הבנו את זה?
זאת אומרת, היומיים הראשונים, היום הראשון, אתה צריך להיות כמו שצריך, השאר...
ואיך אתה מחזיק את הימים הראשונים?
כן.
כן, בכמה ימים.
So majority of the times, the הערבות are kosher also.
I know because I used to sell them.
Yeah, you want to say שהכל? Everybody said שהכל?
לא אכלתי, לא נראה שהפריקת המזון לא אהב.
מים אחרונים? מה, לא?
אכלנו פה את כל הקופסה של
ברוך
אוקיי.
אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם שהכל נהיה בדברו.
Amen.
Okay, very good. So this we covered. רבותיי, the Torah is full of beautiful midrashim and musar and mashalim. But all these musar, mashalim, midrashim are there to make us do the right thing. If a person just stays on the midrashim and the mashalim, he is interested only in the interesting things of the Torah, but in practice, he doesn't know anything how to fulfill. He argues whenever he's not supposed to argue. אתמול אמרנו, what did we say yesterday? אשר התרת, אסרתי, whatever השם יסוד מותר, I said אסור, אשר אסרת, אשר אסור, I said מותר, no problem. That's why it's very important that we get together and we learn also the halachot למעשה, שאנשים לא יטעו. Okay, so the laws of Sukkah, Baruch Hashem, you guys already expert in, נכון? Now, question that I get every year, 3 million times. Rabbi, can we tie the schach with zip ties? מה אתם אומרים? כשר או לא? Every year, sometimes it's even the same people.
Say if it can stand by itself without it, it's just to make it stronger, we're fine.
חזק וברוך. If the... כן,
When
תגיד
it
לו.
sit by itself without it,
Yeah.
unless going with big wind,
Oh,
it
yeah.
doesn't count. So,
רוח מצויה.
אין בעיה.
Regular, like this, outside. מה זה רוח מצויה? Outside. Not in a vacuum place. Not in a area that it's walled. רגיל, כמו עכשיו בחוץ. Outside, you go outside, there's a little bit of wind always. A little bit. There's always a little bit of wind. That's called רוח מצויה.
Okay.
so there's no need to tie it with the string that made of something that grow in the ground. I used to say always tie it only, no, with synthetic rope.
Right.
Only with something that grow from the ground, like
The rope?
לא,
The rope?
the rope that made out of this, what's called, I don't know if it's a
משתן.
Spring.
משטן, לא יודע מה זה, כן.
Okay, so here it says it also, חיזוק באזיקונים, it's not a problem.
אנחנו למדנו, כן, לפני תמיד למדנו, אמרו לנו שלא משהו שהוא סינתטי.
I'll tell you what's the logic of these ones that they're saying not to do it, because not everybody are experts in what if it stands by itself or not stands by itself. Not everybody are understanding. So don't use plastic.
So, but
אתה מבין? כאילו, across the board.
But usually, most of the stuff, especially that today, like when we grew up, we used to put leaves, palm tree thingy. Today, everybody with the bamboo, it's unless it's very strong wind, it's it doesn't go nowhere.
Right.
So for the most part, most of the stuff are
Yeah.
yeah.
Are you
bamboo is
saying-
pretty heavy. I had only one time I think that my shark flew was a storm outside, and one of them only out of two. Well, I found in my neighbor's pool. Baruch Hashem, the pool was closed. Yeah, the wind was.
Yes.
טוב? גדר רוח מצויה, רוח רגילה, הנושבת בכל מקום, לא רוח חלשה, לא רוח חזקה, שגרתית בדרך כלל. כל הרוחות שיש לנו היום חשובות כרוח מצויה, אלא אם כן זו רוח שאינה שגרתית. אוקיי? כל איסור מעמיד שייך רק בדבר הפסול מהתורה. אבל בדבר הפסול מדי רבנן אין איסור להעמיד בו, דעה וגזרה לגזרה. לאור אמור נלמד שכל הפסול מדי רבנן כגון, אוקיי, מותר לקשור הסכך, גם מותר במסכך וקרשים דבוקים, or this, what if a person wants to put סכך out of PVC, not PVC, how do you call this, pressed wood, pressed wood.
סיבית.
זה כן.
MDF. MDF, סיבית, זה pressed wood.
MDF?
MDF, it's like
אני יודע מה זה CB. MDF?
לא,
it's
סיבית
something
יש MDF. MDF ממש, אתה רואה
They
אותו,
know
הטקסצ'ר
the
שלו,
plastic.
the texture is really like a compressed, you don't see the pieces.
Because
זה
they mix
יותר
it
fine.
with the plastic.
They're fine,
יותר
but-
fine.
MDF. That's usually they use it for audio, for sound. It's so compressed.
ראית את
that the
הגדר
sound
הזה
doesn't go.
ששלחו לך היום?
doesn't go.
Doesn't go, it's keeping the sound, it's called MDF. You know, when there's blasting music, the people, the box made of this. Yeah, because it's whole, it's so compressed. סיבית, אחר.
Oak is also good, no?
אז היום שלחו today, they send this fans, you saw?
Yeah.
The fans. They asked, it's not good.
Oh, keeping the sound
Because
going.
it holds by nails. If you take off the nails, it's not going to hold by itself.
By metal, you say. It holds by metal.
Yes, even though the metal is fine.
Sounds good.
Just if you're going to take off the metal, it's not going to hold by itself. So it's not kosher. For schal, no?
Right. It depends how much beams you put underneath.
Oh,
If you put a lot of beams,
yeah.
somebody asked today, I'll show you what he said. תראה להם, משה. You know those fences that he's going to show you right now. One picture worth, 1,000 words. So it's going to make it easier for us.
מה שפה, לא ראית?
אני ראיתי, הייתי בעבודה,
באמת,
לא
זה.
ראיתי כלום. זה כן, זה שלח חנן.
הגדרות
זה
האלה.
ראיתי.
Show him, show him.
It looks like a bee thingy, but from wood.
No, that fans.
So I have like this.
So can you
one
make
from
schach
plastic.
from this? Can you make this a schach?
This is processed? I don't know if it's processed.
Yeah, it's like
I don't know if it's processed. It might be not processed, just cut to shape and
So
made.
the answer is, depends how many beams you're going to put. Sorry. We want to make from this the schach, right?
The schach,
The
yeah,
schach
no
itself.
the.
So it depends how many beams you're going to put to hold that. If you're going to put one beam at the beginning of the sukkah, one beam at the end of the sukkah, so all the middle,
Right.
it will not hold if you will not take, if you take out all the nails or the glue, whatever they put there.
The schach.
Would that hold or no? So the short beams, the short pieces are going to fall. The only reason why it stands is because of the nails or the glue that you have over there.
So,
Why is Hanan complicating his life?
I use
If you
the
have
the
the-
same thing plastic for the walls.
Yeah, he wants to use this for the roof,
I know for the
for the
roof.
schach.
Why?
So if you put enough
They need to
beams,
put it.
But if
let's say you put
a
3
beam,
beams, 4 beams you put, that even the small pieces of it
so it
are not going to fall without nails, so then it's kasher.
Yeah. So you put anywhere you put the beams, and you have to because
Yeah, but how many beams you put?
Huh?
Okay.
You have to
I put 16
But
feet, I put 5.
but you're gonna have to put few of them
Yeah.
because there's a lot of sun goes through them.
Right.
Can you put leaves or whatever?
You could.
אתה יודע מה הרעיון
קברת
פה?
מסוים.
שים את זה על השכר.
אבל לסדר, כן, שלא יעוף, אבל תכלס, too much work, רק storage.
לא רוצה
heavy
לזרוק,
too.
תזרוק את על השכר.
It's heavy.
You put the
And
bamboo,
the picture.
roll it back,
Bamboo,
storage,
yeah,
bye.
picture.
And 5 years already I do with the bamboo.
There's two types of bamboo. One that is lacquer and one that is no lacquer.
No, it's the outside and inside.
No, no, no.
Yeah, the
Both sides.
outside of the bamboo is more shiny. The inside is the like
Both
they
sides
cut
are
it.
lacquer. Both sides, because when the rain drops, you
Yeah.
can still get it from the bottom
And my head
to protect
already
the
5 seasons with rain. I call it cedar.
from the thing.
So, but just make sure about that your schach is not infested
Yeah,
Right, right.
clean it.
because
What?
infested jukim.
It's fine for now.
Because if you take a white paper, put on the ground, and bang it, טח, 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 אתה תראה דברים יוצאים.
אמא של הרב אמרה,
הנה.
לפני שמקפלים את זה,
יעשה
בחזרה, מרססים את זה, K300 לזה, זיעים ודוחפים את זה בזה, ואז זה נשאר נקי.
If you find one like
Yeah.
tiny
זה מה שהם
bamboo,
עושים כל שנה.
תגיד לו, תגיד באנגלית אבל.
No,
Right.
what they do, before they pack it up, after Sukkot, they put on it all this spray. Again,
so there's
every year they do it and they pack it with this. And there's no bugs coming.
Like some chemical is sprayed.
But you have to put it in a bag that's sealed.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
they do, בשקית. עוטפת את זה בשקית.
So, but how many people doing it every year? So that's why next year when you take it out, there is mold. Huh? mold coming out, and it develops more and more bugs.
So I think if
And
we
there's a
take it
bug
out
in
on
there?
time,
Now,
and we put it to be outside in the sun,
Whoa,
it's ventilates. So
you could be,
Oh,
but
nice.
you could take a risk. If there are bugs, and it's going to chas v'shalom fall into your food, it's a big issue. Yesterday we said, "Achalnu amachalot asurot." Yesterday we said, "Hashem, we ate forbidden food. We ate food that needs to be checked from bugs, and we didn't check it."
But Baruch
Yesterday
Hashem,
we hit
Baruch
a hard
Hashem, the
babak.
bugs is and over here is much less than Israel, much cleaner.
Yeah,
bugs
the
don't-
vegetables.
Along the leaves, everything.
The
I
bugs
used to
don't
walk
bug
in
you.
this. Oh, but one time, Baruch Hashem, that's you see when you're Jewish, this where the secretary so it's all this, but the same topic. So she took the leaves, it's look clean and everything. She opened, she like eating like this, boom, fly came out of it.
Wow.
I'm saying like, look at this. It says clean and everything. You see, real clean is different. Clean.
What
Okay,
happens if you do find a bug inside
inside your food,
No, inside the.
the schach.
No, the problem
have
is to fall
to-
to your food. It's not like you don't eat the stuff.
No, it says like this. He didn't understand. He said, "Rabbi, I put the white paper. I take the schach, I bang it, bam, bam, and pieces are gonna fall. And I will look, and I found a bug. It means that my schach is infested. What should I do with this? Throw out the schach or no? So it all depends how much infestation you have. If you have a little bit, you can still treat it with spray. But if you have a lot goes on over there,
They made themselves
Pressure wash.
it's
Yeah, I was going to do pressure wash.
If it's something they go inside, they already
Not
make
for
themselves.
bugs, but just
Or
to clean it.
mechilot.
Or the blower, like the.
Or just call
I don't
them
know if
out.
blower is enough, Moshe.
Oh yeah.
No, they go inside. Sometimes they make their own.
That's what I'm saying. So blower is not gonna help you.
לא.
Someone else.
Oh, בטח.
אבל אם זה לא, הם בפנים.
No,
נכנסים.
they
הם
go
אוכלים את הזה
inside.
ונכנסים בפנים. הם בונים לעצמם מחילות.
You'll not be able to.
So
Otherwise, you're gonna
what
break
you
your food.
what is a good solution for that
Pressure wash.
is no, I'm saying besides the cleaning of it, cleaning you have to put the bug spray, then pressure wash, then some people vacuum it after with the
They fall
vacuum.
apart because they tie it with this
Okay.
killer.
Or what instead of all this, what you could do is you take a decorative plastic, put it underneath the schach. That's it. The decorative plastic will protect it from the bugs, from the rain,
And
from
you're
the
allowed to
wind,
put the plastic.
and it's decorative. You're also beautifying the sukkah. You fulfill mitzvah of Ze Eli Ranveu. When others are gonna have rain in their sukkah, and you will not be allowed to sit in there because it's raining, you will sit in your sukkah, kaif, no
I
problem.
thought that was all the flat plastic.
Yeah, this is what I saw too. then.
If it's a decorative plastic, it's no problem.
It's
You
design.
can use, you can
With
use
design.
how it's
Yeah,
called,
yeah,
vinyl.
design.
Yeah.
המפה שמוכרים
Make it
לפי
nice,
מטר.
Okay, okay.
I just want to do
Yeah,
it for the rain. honestly.
Good. Good to do that. Like
Well,
that
if
is
it's rain,
protect from
protect
rain.
from the rain.
I would suggest people
Because
to
it's
put it on
decorative, it's
top.
fine.
Put it on top of the schach. I would suggest because
be
there's
pitched
no
if it's
יש של
rain.
כוחיות, איך אומרים, מלא מים.
Yeah, you could put, yeah.
On the top, then you're not gonna have a problem.
No, it's
Yeah,
gonna be on
yeah.
top of
Most
the
of the
wood
problems
anyway.
שיש להם, שזה נבנה ונבנה, לא
No,
בטוח.
too much rain.
You're right.
Plastic.
You're right.
זה יקבל בטן.
אז שים את זה מלמעלה, יש לזה
I
סמכות.
get like
You
a-
have the base, you wanna have
belly.
the woods.
Hine.
Then after you put that on top.
You see, Davidov, look.
This is the bamboo, right?
But this with the decoration?
Yeah.
But
This is
if the water
bamboo
falls, it's going to push it down, no?
That's what I'm saying,
That's
put it
what
on
it says,
top.
put on top.
Oh, put it
Top.
on top.
You can put from both, top and bottom.
Yeah, you can put product top and bottom.
You have windows in your sukkah?
one. Which ones? The ones that open or the one
No, not
decorated
open.
ones?
No, open.
Open.
Open one.
Because sometimes when you put that, what happens is it becomes very hot in the sukkah because there is no airflow.
Ah,
So if you have a window that you can open, it will be useful for you. One time I was by somebody's
Sure.
sukkah,
I'll show
he
you.
put that from the sun. It was
Oh,
No air.
in the day.
during the day.
During the day.
So
True.
what we did is we put, there was no window there.
No, doors, I'm saying. Open it.
Window, doors. Okay. What we did is we picked the sukkah on the side,
Oh yeah.
we put bricks for
Ventilation.
to go. How much you allowed to pick up the sukkah?
Three tefachim.
Up to 3 tefachim.
כמה חפץ. לא,
ראית איזה יפה זה?
Where can I buy this?
זה
Very,
כמו
very
מפה,
good.
כאילו, זה מאיפה?
Yeah,
That probably
Has to be
That's the rule.
semi-clear, right?
clear. It doesn't have to be clear, just more nicer to be clear.
No, but if it's a sound like it's a white
Gotcha.
design,
Gotcha.
don't see
now
nothing
because
from
of the old Sukkot and that, they're gonna have all this
Yeah.
stuff, everybody's selling outside, you're gonna see a lot of people selling this stuff.
I think of what to do.
Yeah.
You buy it from
Avi,
this 99-cent store by the roll, by yard, they sell it by the yard. Yeah,
you see, it's not see-through,
yeah.
it's not shakuf.
Oh, I thought I'm talking about the plastic glass. You're talking about the.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah,
It's
no,
the
I
mapa,
thought about-
the plastic
yeah, no.
thing. That's what it
This
is.
is runner. What you talking about? This plastic runner. It's different.
Yes, by the yard, they
You-
sell it outside.
right.
And
But he talks about something else. He has another
I thought
point.
about PVC. You put like big piece of PVC design, and then you put the
זה
stuff.
פרבט לזה.
Can the plastic
Right? Makes sense, no?
זה
I
גם
thought like
גלר.
that.
can the plastic extend out of
The
the
runner?
sukkah?
Yeah.
פלסטיק
So
בסוכה.
the rain will
Yeah.
fall.
Yeah.
I gotta figure it out.
As long as it decorative.
I think
Has
it's
to have
pitched a
design.
little because it might
But it has to be
water.
with the design. You can't just put stickers and make it we spoke about, right?
Right. This is a fake.
Yeah.
It's a
It has
fake
to
though,
come
right?
with the design, not to make it bad design.
It's not like you cannot come and paint that like something nice over there.
Maybe paint you could,
Maybe if you
Maybe
take it
paint.
before and you draw and stuff and then you put.
different stuff.
but sticking, gluing,
Yeah.
I'm not
No.
sure if it's 100% counts.
But
It's,
that's
I mean, the
what
boss
it
can
is.
say it's a
It
fake.
still change.
לא
Change
שם,
everything.
שם.
It's like not regular plastic. It's like given the design too, right?
So if you want to do it with a decorative already.
I'm just worried about the rain of the bubble.
So here he told you, if you put it on the top,
It's still
on the pitch, no, it's not.
no pitch I cannot do.
Okay.
I have to figure it out.
That's already up to you. That's already. But this here, I don't know if it's needed so much because it shows that it's not gonna rain.
It's gonna have a pitch.
If you guys rely on this guy on the weather channel
Oh yeah, you're right.
We rely on Hashem.
of the
Don't
iPhone,
need to be a
זה
big
מוש.
one.
3 tefach, right, Rabbi, from the top of the between the schach
You
and
can
the
make it on angle, the schach.
3
like-
tefach. The
what's your question?
I want to make a pitch.
You can make a
Give me
pitch
an
as
idea.
much as you want.
No,
can
but
make
it's gonna lift the.
You can make it this much,
More than 3
like this.
tefachim?
Yeah,
More than 3.
more than 30 tvachim.
We did.
Oh.
Over here, Kobe's son,
okay, I'm gonna
bar
do it.
mitzvah, the one before this
Yeah.
one, was in Sukkot. He did double Sukkah, and he made like a pitch. You should see how many
I
people
think I
fit
did it
there.
with the roof.
Huge Sukkah, the whole backyard was
בן
Sukkah.
אדם, היה לו
Crazy.
קשר זכוכיות באיזשהו שלב.
היה קצת, כן, אבל עדיין זה החזיק. הוא עשה ככה.
מלמעלה, תשמע, מה עם-
מכזה, יורד לכלום.
כן, עושה שיפורים.
אז היה פה כמה אנשים. סוכה,
מלא.
כל הבסיס היה.
Okay, יפה מאוד.
כן,
Okay, so here you see that even if it's not clear,
it's good.
it's קשה.
כמה סיבובים. היינו קטנים עם סוכה, בום בום, נגמר. להיות קבלן בשביל סוכה
לא,
כשרה.
אבל עכשיו הכל מוכן. הם מכינים
אוקיי,
את
next.
הסוכה, רק אתה צריך לדעת...
אוויר.
צריך לדעת מה להסתכל.
כמה
לא, צריך
אלפים,
לדעת מה
שבועיים.
להסתכל.
טוב, טוב, נו.
אוויר פוסל בסוכה. If you have an air gap, פוסל בסוכה.
Air gap where?
Between the stuff.
Between the.
In the schach you have a air
No problem.
space, no nothing there.
Oh, no,
No,
open,
this is
opening.
Open gap.
All depends if
We
you...
say we have up
אבל
to
למה?
Up to no, אוויר,
Two.
up 3 by 3.
3 by 3.
Air less than 3 by 3 is fine.
כן.
by
הקישוט
three
זה
what?
4 על 4, לא?
Right. Not
שפכים
issue.
3 by 3?
שיש פתח כאילו בסכך, הוא מתכוון.
ואם זה one long line,
One long line, even if it's called shoe. Even if it's one tefach.
לא טוב.
If it goes from one side to the of sukkah to the other side of the
זה
sukkah,
עושה את כל הסוכה או שתי
it
חלקים?
splits the sukkah.
לא, לא, כתב את זה אחרת שם.
Split the sukkah, and then what happened to the two sides? We can see.
Underneath that air is not kosher, and could be that the both sukkot also are not kosher.
Oh, that's the question. Is the
'Cause
whole
look, if
sukkah
I have
kosher
only-
or only underneath?
If I have 3 walls, right?
Of course
1,
you
2,
could.
and here is 3.
Right.
And the air is going to go like that.
Yeah,
So it split my sukkah to 2, נכון? So here I have only 2 walls. And over here I have only 2 walls.
Yeah, but
So
if you
I
have
don't
the
have
sukkah,
one sukkah that has 3 walls.
But if you put the schach on top of that, it's okay.
Yeah.
You just have to move the schach. Like if you put
Yeah.
the 4 beam
But
Exactly.
if it happened in
and you
the
have
middle of the Chag,
piece of the 3
Yeah,
by
that's
3,
fine.
you just move it a little bit the
Yeah.
schach.
but if it's happened in the middle of the Chag, you can't just push the thing. You bone, no?
נכון, you מתקן the sukkah.
Again, the sukkah. If you so move a little bit, you can just.
Yeah, today somebody told he sent me to FaceTime. He did FaceTime to me. So there is the sukkah. He built an extension to the sukkah. So this year I'm gonna have more people. I build extension. Now he got schach from Home Depot. It's fence.
Oh, the one with the metal string
Right.
between.
I told him first
Every year
of
there's
all.
a question about this metal string.
First of all, I told him that metal is a question in halacha. Second is that it's very thin. A lot of sunlight goes through that. So if you want to use that, you have to put 2 at least layers of them.
Zradim that tie
Right.
with the metal string.
Right. 2 layers of them at least, maybe 3, depends how far they are apart.
Mm-hmm.
And you have to put enough beams that it's gonna stand without that wire. If you're gonna
if you
remove,
put it against, if you go against
hypothetically speaking, if you will remove the wire and it will hold, it will be okay.
if you go with the line like this and go this way, it might hold. Yeah.
Now, his original sukkah and that sukkah had an airspace in between.
Why did he have a beam?
This is.
So it's like
you,
two
you
sukkot.
have to cover that if it's more
So
than 3.
this one
it's like
has
two
only
walls.
2
You have
walls.
to have
Exactly.
two-
This one has 2
yeah.
walls. Here one he had 3 walls. But he was thinking, since this is extension of this,
There's
I
no
can
machine
use that.
there. There's no machine
I can
there.
use that wall. I told him you cannot because over here you have an air gap.
You have to have the laws of
So
sukkah
that
on
air
both
gap
of the sides.
splits this piece of the sukkah and that part of the
So
sukkah.
what you
So only over here you have 2 walls. That's it. It's
You have
pasul.
to have the chukim on 2 sukkot.
Exactly.
כאילו 2 sukkot.
Or fill the gap of the air with
with
something.
schach.
With anything. I feel with plastic. I
Oh,
feel with metal. I feel whatever.
Like if you
Yeah.
put a piece of
Because-
wood like between them, it's still
Because in order for schach pasul to be splitting the sukkah, you need to have 4 tfachim of it.
זה כבר פה.
Got it?
מה עם הבים? יש בים באמצע? שהוא 3 טפחים.
איך?
לאורך. מלמטה. לאורך. מלמטה.
What? It covers the air gap? Oh, you're asking a different question now. Not this case.
Even if it covers Garia.
It's fine.
It's good?
Yeah.
Even if
Up
it's 3 by
to-
3?
Up
4
to
tfachim.
4 tfachim.
So you have nothing.
How much schach posel?
אה,
4 tfachim.
פאק, כן. מתחת.
4 fists. How much
Only
airspace
this
is
way or that
posel?
way also?
Anyway, 4 by 4.
Wait. If he's going 3
4
טפחים down
by 4.
and 4 טפחים like this.
No problem. Kasher.
Just you don't go
Here,
under
like
4
this.
טפחים. And
This
that's it doesn't go.
book
Yeah,
is 4 tfachim wide and 3 tfachim,
right.
okay.
right?
Yeah.
If this goes on top of somebody's head,
No, it's
Open.
good. Yeah.
kasher or no?
Kasher?
Kasher.
If we go
4 by
like this,
4.
it's not kasher.
4 by 3. So
Right.
Didn't we say something? We thinking about the root of it? What was it about?
What do you mean root? Explain.
שאמרת שאנחנו מחשיבים רק את ה... שזה
No, that's something else. Now Moshe is asking, what if I have a decoration that is coming down with the belly?
Yeah.
We say up to
Sharsheraot that children make. Like
yeah,
that.
up to 3
right,
טפחים we say.
What do we do in this case? Says Halacha, it has to be this chain, if you want to put it in the schach, it has to be within 4 tfachim to the schach. Within 4 feet to the schach. Question, what part of it has to be within 4 feet? 4 tfachim.
Lowest part.
The edge of it, the beginning and the end of it,
Lowest part.
Or the belly.
or the belly?
Oh, so we think...
So what?
Machlokes.
You measure on the
Some
top
say
and
we go
on the
after
bottom?
the edges, so even if the belly is lower, it's fine. Others say no, it has to be everything within 4 tfachim. If the belly goes lower than 4, it's a problem.
I just put it on the wall. for the
How
kids.
we go for? What we do?
That's what I do.
להלכה, הרב עובדיה יוסף said, לכתחילה we cover all opinions. But בדיעבד it's כאשר even if it goes lower. אתה מבין באנגלית?
אני תולה להם את זה לילדים על הקירות, את השרשרת, שלא יהיה לי בעיות. ככה, על הקיר, תעזבו אותי בשקט.
טוב, בסדר.
שלא יהיה, אולי נפל, פתאום באמצע החג פתאום נופל לך. זה בעיה, לא?
נכון, נכון.
כן, מכניסים את
מה
זה
באמת
מניירות.
אתה עושה בחג? זה לא לעשות, מה אתה עושה?
נכון, זה חוויה מסוכר עכשיו, אתה בבעיה. באמצע
מה
החג,
אתה עושה?
צד אחד של השרשרת נופל, מה עכשיו?
מה עושים עכשיו בכזה מצב?
בסדר.
וואלה, יש סופה
בסדר.
והסכך פתאום עף לך, מה אתה עושה?
No, so you have halachot. You can call a goy. The goy is gonna come and put it on top.
חפש פה בשכונה גוי לא תמצא.
כולם יהודים, huh?
Go is allowed to say
So now, what if a person, the schach flew out? Aron shkuna, the schach flew out.
no, but about the light first. Yeah.
So he's allowed to tell the goy to put back the schach.
Yeah.
He doesn't have to hint to him. He doesn't have to straight, yashar. On Yom Tov. תשים את הסכך, build the schach, no problem. Come after the holiday, I'll take care of you. You know where I live.
This was my question. How you pay him?
Yeah.
You would like to get paid, probably.
Yeah. Tell him after the holiday.
Rather come.
And now I know I'm on the holiday, I cannot give you. Come after the holiday.
Okay.
What about if the light turned off?
Yeah.
So says Rav Ovadia, to turn on fire on Yom Tov, זה רק איסור מדרבנן, לא אסור מהתורה. Since it's only איסור מדרבנן, you're allowed to tell the goy to do איסור דרבנן for sake of a mitzvah. So if a person wants to enjoy the Yom Tov by smoking a cigarette, he's allowed to tell the goy to turn on his cigarette so he can smoke it.
It's true, cigarettes like considers of the nefesh or something?
כן, אוכל את הנפש.
What is that? This is
טוב. Let's see. Now, now, רבותיי, try to make your sukkot as comfortable as possible to be able to sleep inside the sukkah. Heaters, whatever possible, coats. It's too cold, huh?
Oh, tell them about the table.
Also, yeah.
Yeah.
We learned that about table,
Where's the
to
chidush?
sleep under the, Gemara says, whoever sleeps under a tent that is 10 tfachim, he makes the separation between him and the schach. But where is the 10 tfachim is? Only whenever it's the space between the ground till the bottom
The mitzvah?
bed?
of the bed.
Let's say
Of
wanna
the
sleep
whatever
under
you're
the
separating.
table.
Let's say this table.
Right.
Right now, a person is raining. He doesn't want to get the rain on him. He wants to roll with his mattress under the table.
And you have to have a 10 fachim between that.
So if it's between the floor to the bottom of the table, then it's a problem. But if it's less, if it's 10 tfachim from the ground to the upper part of the table, so the bottom part of the table is less than 10 tfachim, so the thickness of the table does not count, does not count inside of the 10 tfachim. It has to have the bottom of it, which is to say airspace of 10 tfachim, then it's kasher. Airspace of 10 tfachim, then it's a problem. If it's less than 10 tfachim, it's kasher. So,
Under the table.
so Rabbi Moshe here said a chidush. Said, Rabbi, if so, I have a solution for this year. What? Put blanket. Put after when you finish eating, the table is open. Don't fold it. Keep it there. Put mapa table cover from the ground
To the ground.
to the ground, and put inside a small heater. And like this, you made yourself, insulation.
Here's the place. Yeah.
Cozy. You made yourself cozy over there, without winds, without rain, without the heater gonna go all over the sukkah, and it's gonna be not working as much. Like this, you're under the tables. You made the warmth to stay over there, and you fulfill the mitzvah because the table, even if the table on top, it is 10 tfachim, but because from the bottom till the floor, it's less than 10 tfachim, we are considered to be as a kosher sukkah, and it's not a separation between the person, and it's also not oil because it's already open. When it's already open, going underneath that is not a problem. To open a table purposely in order to be protecting you when you're going to go out underneath, that's a problem because you're building a tent, you're building an
Use the
oil.
table to eat before that, so it was there.
But you're right, because you open the table already to eat on top of it. You didn't open it in order to roll underneath that. So it was not open for sake of a tent. After you finish, even though then you're going to make it as a tent because you're going to go underneath that, it's not a problem. And if you're going to put mapa from side to side, you made yourself without any problem of wind, without any problem of rain. You can sleep without any problem with the heater over there.
Make sure you explain your wife, not going to call the people
But
who
what,
are
what,
take you to the...
what about if you bring a table and you not eat on that? You don't want to eat on this table. You want to sleep on this table.
So no, so if you open a table,
No,
it's already open.
you already opened that.
Yeah,
but
it's
you
fine.
say this table I'm gonna sleep over there.
Hmm?
I make me the heater, like you say, we put it inside. Then I put another small table and we eat over there. You allowed to do that?
Yeah,
Allowed.
yeah. So like this, Rabotai, you're gonna make yourself more comfortable. Get yourself heaters, electrical blankets, coats. Rabbi Yosef Kotev, person has to do everything in his efforts, his ability to make himself comfortable and be able to be in the Sukkah for all 7 days.
What's the
Baruch
main thing?
Adonai
The
Le'olam.
first
Amen,
day,
amen.
second day, after this place.